My older brother presently treats me like an old neighbor. I remember an old neighbor at the Hawaiian Garden Apartments used to call the front office only for me and him and say they can't play in the front yard and scream and play. They can't do that. But anybody else who did that, that'd be completely fine. But just us, that would be an issue. So it would be only us. The rest of the kids could scream as loud as they wanted. But me and him, an issue right there. So my older brother treats me like that old neighbor does. And I remember that because I would pay attention whether or not that old neighbor would scream to the other kids like he would us. Never did. But somehow he would scream to us to not play outside. And so he became like that old man at a young age. And always wants to call out things but never wants to deal with it directly to anybody's face. And that's the reality. It's us back when we were both kids. After all the kids' areas were full of bullies being pushed off the swing, the expectation is, hey, you gotta learn to defend yourself. But there was no talk about that. See, the difference was at that age, mom, grandma didn't talk to us about that. There was just the neighbors saying that someone was holding a gun from our family. But even my brother didn't tell me to protect myself. There was just an assumption of nobody talking to each other, as my therapist said, for our family. Our family never talked to each other about our feelings. So none of us actually talked to each other. There was an assumption of we have to know what we have to feel. So we never got to what we needed to talk about. We played in the grass near front door of apartment. One of the neighbors only called for an officer and the two of us. And it was playing. And no parents come rushing out. And more importantly, no man yelling to stop playing for them. That's how my brother does me and replicates a desire to not relive past life experiences. That's the most important thing. My brother is basically not wanting to relive past life experiences in the present, not wanting to have those conversations and those talks. And that's why we can't have any present and no past. No present, no past, no future. Bye.